Leslie, I'm not going to intrude on your privacy, but I think you should come down here and we ought to talk about this. Leslie, it's very important. Leslie?
Why not?
Oh, what do you think of this weather?
You know, I've always wondered why they call it Indian summer.
Oh, come on. Let's face up to it. We're all remembering what this day is.
Can't hide anything from her, can you?
Well, you didn't think I was going to forget it.
I don't know. Sometimes it's just easier forgetting.
Yeah, sometimes it's impossible.
That's right. It is impossible, so. How about some chestnuts?
What a terrific idea.
Oh, let's go for it.
Let's go.
Well, there he is.
Hi.
Wondered when you'd be by again, huh?
Hi, I'd like 3 bags this time. This is my Aunt Ruby and my sister Bobby.
Hi there.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You live down here?
Yeah, I used to on Elm Street until they tore it down.
Oh, right around the corner from me.
Mm-hmm.
They tore my building down, too. Oh, it's awful. There's a sign out front now. You know, future site of 28 new condominiums.
Yeah.
I guess it's take out the old and put in the new.
It doesn't have to be that.
Oh, but it's too late now to do anything, Mayor. Don't you know that when these developers start, they just don't stop?
No. You'd be surprised. If the public is committed, and if I can get the city council to shut up and listen, you'd be surprised what we could do.
Well, then, just for that, once again, the chestnuts are on the house.
Thank you. I think I'm running you broke here with this. As soon as I'm in the mayor's office, you come and see me, all right?
Anytime?
Anytime.
Okay. I'll bring you some chestnuts.
And I'll take you to lunch.
Hey!
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is the best time of day.
I'm glad you suggested this, Rube.
Yeah. You know, it's terrific that you're mayor. But the real you, it's here. And with these people, you get holed up in that office. They don't want you forgetting that.
Yeah. I don't think I'll forget it. Besides, I got you two to keep me on the track.
You know something? This is the best it's ever been for all of us. Luke just won the election, Mr. Mayor. And you have a job. You like your job?
Yeah.
And you, little baby sister, are about to be married and raise little Bobbies.
What she always wanted but could never seem to get.
Yeah, but it's true, though. It's a terrific time for Spencers and Andersons. New beginnings.
New beginnings. You know, I think back on this whole life of mine and my baby sisters and my lovely aunts, and I think we all have plenty of reasons to be bitter, but I'm glad we're not. Stay bitter too long, you miss too much of life. Ain't that right? Are we keeping you up?
Sorry.
Tired.
Well, it's nap time. Dr. Mason's orders. 1 a day, 2 if possible.
Oh, that's lucky.
Mm-hmm. See you later, Mr. Mayor. Thanks for
you.
the chestnut.
My pleasure, sweetheart. Take care of that little one now.
Mm-hmm, I will.
And you are to drive carefully.
Okay.
What are we doing? Let's walk the young little mama to her house.
I'll rent it.
Or into her car.
I got that.
Yes, ma'am. May I help you?
I hope so. I would like to check in.
Do you have a reservation?
No. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, let's see. It shouldn't be a problem. Your name, please?
Weber, Mrs. Leslie Weber.
Is that a double room, Mrs. Weber?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Will your husband be joining you?
Oh. No, I want a single, one bed. I'm checking them all.
All right, very well. If you will just sign there Let's see.
That'll be room...
1124. Would you like a bellman?
No, it's fine. I can get there myself.
Enjoy your stay.
You know, I have had it with this walking, if you please. Could an old lady sit down?
I don't know no old ladies. Great.
Okay, good.
Oh, Ruby. Life is so weird. You know, things come up and they look you right in the face, and you look right at them, and you can't see them, you know? And because of that, you make the same damn mistakes over and over and over and over.
Well, if you didn't make mistakes, you wouldn't grow up.
There you go again, these words of wisdom. I'm telling you, I'm getting sick of you. No, I'm really, I'm talking about Holly and Robert.
Yeah?
Well, yeah. I made a terrible mistake there, you know. I really did. I caused a lot of pain, and I caused a lot of confusion, and,
So, you learned something.
yeah, I'll tell you what I learned. I learned that if you are someone's friend, you do not lie to them. And if they mess up on you, you forgive them. Because I feel like through the whole thing, Holly and Robert and I were friends. We were just too stupid to realize it.
So, now you know it. They are your friends, so get on with it.
All right. Oh, hey,
Yeah?
Turkey Day's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any plans?
I thought I'd go to Sri Lanka for the weekend.
Oh, Sri Lanka.
Yeah, you can ride an elephant there for about $1.50 if you clean up after him. And you can get away from this football.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lying. You know I'm lying. I ain't going to Sri Lanka. I ain't going nowhere. I was sort of hoping. Could I spend the day with you?
Well, that's much better. Rose has invited us all over. Dan, Bobby, Brock, Jake, his crazy Uncle Isaac.
Is this guy I keep hearing
That's
about?
the one that says Rose and Jake shouldn't keep company, religious differences.
Oh, these clowns. I love it. Oh, no. Oh, it sounds like a wonderful afternoon. Oh, boy.
I will tell Rose that you would love to come.
You do that. You do that. We ought to do this more often, you know that? You and me, we ought to just sit here and look out at the ocean and think.
Unfortunately, you're going to be too busy. So we'll keep it for special occasions.
What do you mean special occasions? What's so special about today?
An anniversary.
Yep. Okay, you busted me again, didn't you? Oh, Ruby. It was the most beautiful day of my life. I think if I live to be 100, and I hope I don't, I'll never have a day like that.
Yeah. It was truly beautiful.
You know, there are times when I can close my eyes and I can actually hear the music and I can smell the food, see all the people that were there and what they were wearing, and I can hear the words. I don't know. I think no matter what I go through in my entire life, that is the only day that I will remember on the day I die as being okay.
Honey, life has to go on. You're lonely.
A little.
Particularly today.
Yep. Particularly today.
Time. I lost track, Yanni. The way the days, the weeks, the months went by. Never leaving the compound, thinking of her constantly. A year. Or was it 2?
Even my own memory locks it. Perhaps out of sympathy for your profound pain then.
I burned for her. I could barely control myself.
That's where you made your mistake, Stavros. You never should have let Helena find out.
I tried not to. But I was so transparent. Helena could see right through me. How I tried to control myself. How I tried to put Laura out of my mind. But she was always so close. Always there, waiting. Unable to run.
Stay away from me.
You resist. Do you find me so repulsive?
I loathe you, you and everyone else on this island.
You want to leave this island someday, don't you?
I give in to you. I'll never leave. You know that, and so do I.
I have so much to teach you. A man of my experience. You need me, Laura. You're just too frightened to admit it.
The only man I need is Luke. He's all I want. He's all I've ever
He
wanted.
thinks you're dead.
Someday, I'll get off this island and I'll go back to him.
You really think he'll wait?
I don't care. I'll go back to him anyway.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine. Now. It is inevitable.
No!
Yes.
No! Don't you even care that I despise you? Doesn't make any difference to you at all.
Frightened. You're confused. Once you submit,
No.
Once you submit, you'll be mine forever. Because then you will finally know what true love is. Don't fight me. No escaping.
No!
Yanni.
Yes, sir.
Take her away.
That was the day. I truly understood the depths of your passion for Laura.
She was the only woman I ever wanted that I didn't take.
Stavros, you can be very complex at times.
The more I held back, the more I knew I had to wait for her consent. And now this. I must have her back, Yanni. I will have her back.
Fine, thank you. No, they weren't kidding. It is important. No, I can't do it over the phone. Can I meet you somewhere? Well, I'm not sure I know where that is. Kelly's. Great, but it has got to be right now. Yes, it is an emergency. I'll see you then. Slick, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, this is for you, ma'am. It's complimentary welcome for all of our guests.
Oh, isn't that nice? Thank you.
And if there's anything else you need, please let us know. You can call extension 411, and my name is Mabel.
Thank you, Mabel.
Ooh, so much for Indian summer.
Yeah, the autumn and winter chill.
Oh. You know, winter seems to sneak up on you every year, doesn't it?
You got something you want to talk about?
You better leave me alone. Yeah, I do. My wedding.
Yeah, it's written all over you. I mean, any fool could see it, but particularly this old fool.
I don't know what's wrong this year. I just don't understand, because last year, on this day, I was cool, you know? I didn't think about it, no sweat. I had a lot of other things on my mind.
Okay.
So this year is different.
Yeah, it's different. But I am okay.
Yeah, I never doubted that.
You always know what to say, don't you?
Don't you forget, Laura. You hang on to that. You hang on to that forever. Because I'll tell you something. Think about her today. Think about her every day. Because what the two of you had, very few people ever have in any lifetime.
But that doesn't make it fair.
I know. But knowing what you know in the end, would you have done it any differently?
Of course not. You know, I just...
Yeah, I know. Because I love you too. Okay?
Yeah! Hey, I'm Mayor. I'm cool. Yeah. See ya.
Yeah.
You never left her sight.
I followed her all day. She made no contact with no one.
What do you mean, no one?
She keeps her distance, watching. But approaching no one.
And she never saw Spencer?
Briefly, when he was talking with Rick Weber, and later, when he was with his aunt and sister.
But you're absolutely sure she made no contact?
None. She's even watching a disguise so she won't be recognized.
Other than that, how does she seem?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Her emotional state.
Afraid of her own shadow.
Ah, good. That means she's trying to protect them.
Do you want me to grab her?
No, don't touch her. Not yet. Continue to follow her and report to me her every move. I have to think the best way to handle this when I get her back.
Today is the Great American Smokeout, where smokers try to stop for at least one day. We'll check it out this evening on Live at 5 here on 13.